Welcome back to Good Karma Designs. We just finished talking about Feng Shui in the home, and my next guest, Julie Rothenberg, is going to talk about Feng Shui in the kitchen. I'd like to tell you a little bit about Julie. Julie is an RD. She is a registered dietitian, and she has her Bachelor's of Science in Dietetics from the University of Florida and her Master's of Dietetics from Loyola University in Chicago. She is currently a clinical dietitian working at a hospital in Miami. Julie is committed to spreading the good word on eating right, healthy lifestyles, and keeping up to date with the latest nutritional research. She has recently started her own company for nutritional consultation. And I'm most proud to introduce this accomplished young lady, Julie Rothenberg, who is also my daughter. Hi, Julie.
Hi.
And welcome. I would like to find out a little bit on what caused you to become a dietitian and be interested in nutrition.
I've always been interested in nutrition since I was a little girl. I have been fascinated with eating healthy and living right and exercising. And so when I first got to college, I knew right away that this was my path. I got my Bachelor's of Science in Dietetics at the University of Florida, and then went to Loyola University in Chicago and got my Master's of Science in Dietetics. I then proceeded to do my 1,200-hour internship there, and now I'm here and started my private practice.
And what are some of your goals for your profession at this time? I know, as your mom, that you put in tremendous hours and dedication for the last 6-7 years to get where you are sitting right now. And it was a long road and a dedicated road and a highly scientific road. So right now for your profession, what are some of your goals?
I would love to just influence the public. I think that it's great. People are becoming more and more interested in health and nutrition, and it's really fascinating to see, even on social media, the involvement of the general public and how involved people want to be. And so I really appreciate that. However, I aspire to help direct people towards the healthier, more correct way of living nutritiously. Some people out there will Google, how should I eat? What's the best way to eat?
Right.
And not really know what sources they're getting their information from. So I would love to serve as that islet of information for people and really help to inspire people to live healthier, eat better, just make positive life changes for themselves.
It's so important, and it's very confusing. There are so many different things out there that you would be a real clearinghouse for sifting through that information and making the right program for them. Okay, so tell me, as a private consultant, I know you have a little variety, a menu of services to create good karma in their lives and in the kitchen. So share with us a couple of your new services you're going to provide people.
So as part of my private practice, I really like to take clients and bring them to the supermarket and show them where in the supermarket they need to be shopping. You know, on the outskirts of the supermarket are the fresher items. So if you think about it more and towards getting habitual with your shopping and then habitual in the home. So I like to point out, after I take people through a supermarket tour, we get to go back to their houses and refresh their fridge. There's a few really good tips that I like to share with people that I'll share with you.
Okay.
One is you want to declutter the kitchen. So having good karma in the home and decluttering the home also goes into the kitchen.
Absolutely.
In order to eat healthier, you want to live healthier and you know, clutter-free. So in the kitchen, start cleaning out all the outdated things. Just like stores do, first in, first out. When you buy your yogurts, you know, put your new yogurts in the back, and when things are outdated, throw them away.
Good idea.
My second tip is stock, but don't overstock. a ton of people will get the buy one get ones and will do the supersized items at the store so they don't have to go back, or that it'll last longer. But let me tell you, it doesn't last longer. People eat more.
You eat it faster.
Exactly. So that's my second tip.
Okay.
And my third would be organize and prioritize. Knowing where things are in the kitchen can really help you to be more efficient and more effective with making recipes. You won't just grab the first thing you see. And another way of organizing is for each member of the household. I know that sometimes little kids can't reach up top, so maybe put the little things of milk down at the bottom shelf for them to make their own cereal in the morning.
What a fabulous idea. Lower things for the kids so they can make their own, and organizing the kitchen. I know recently we found some salad dressing at my house that was 2 years old, and Julie threw it away.
Exactly.
So that's wonderful. I think that's a marvelous service. And what do you think some things that every kitchen needs to have, some staples?
So on my list of must-haves for the kitchen, I would definitely include condiments, whether you are a chef or a professional menu taker-outer. I would say, you want to have a healthier set of condiments. So they make ketchups without high fructose corn syrup. I think the brand Simply Heinz has that. Mustard is a low-fat condiment. And now I've been seeing Greek yogurt used as a condiment and kind of an ingredient replacer for heavy sauces and mayo, and I think that could be a really good thing to add as your staple ingredient for the kitchen.
What a wonderful idea. It could be a sour cream substitution as well. So tell me a little more. It's interesting to me that you mentioned about Greek yogurt. So tell me some more about that and what you've been doing with Greek yogurt.
Yeah, so Greek yogurt is great. It can be used, like I said, in place of heavy creams and oils. So it actually has 15 grams of protein per those little cups that you find in your local store. So when you add that to a recipe, not only are you getting rid of bad fats and oils, but you're increasing the protein content. So you're making, baked goods that you would be making with oils and butters actually have more protein. So I actually brought here today 2 examples of things you can make with Greek yogurt.
Wow, they look yummy. Tell us about them. What are these?
So in front of me, I made black bean brownies. Those are made with dark chocolate. The black beans are blenderized into kind of a pureed, and I used the black beans instead of flour, and then Greek yogurt instead of oil. So they're pretty much flour-free and oil-free.
Wow.
And then you put a little egg and sugar and mix it together, and there you are. So those are black bean brownies.
Healthy, nutritious brownies right over here. And tell us about your muffins.
My muffins, I basically just made your standard blueberry muffin recipe. I accidentally used a few too many blueberries.
Oh, they look beautiful.
Thank you. And I made them with Greek yogurt in place of oil also, but used half whole wheat and half white wheat. So yeah, you can actually add some whole wheat to your ingredients as well. You just have to replace what you're substituting with a little extra liquid.
Fantastic. I cannot wait to try these treats. And also, people lately are so busy with their schedules, eating out in restaurants. Do you have any tips for going out to dinner but staying healthy?
Yes. Lots of menus these days are catching on to the trend of people wanting to eat healthy. So you'll see at the bottom of a lot of menus, there'll be that little kind of an icon says under 600 calories. Those are pretty good nowadays to look at. But if you don't have one of those little icons, some keywords to look for: baked, not fried, steamed vegetables. You can order anything without butter. If you order just a plain omelet, you can say, oh, can you make that with egg whites instead of regular eggs? And you could also say, can you not make that with oil?
Right.
And then of course, most of the time at restaurants, you can replace your fries or your chips with a healthier side item, which is always great. So instead of those French fries, maybe get the grilled vegetables or a side salad.
Those are some amazing tips. I think that you've enlightened our viewers so much today. How would somebody get in touch with you if they wanted to learn more about your services?
Well, you can call me on my cell phone. My number is 954-655-8543, or visit me at my website. It's JewelEnergyNutrition.com.
Well, Julie, it was a pleasure having you on the show today, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime.